He'll rejoin us in 30 to 40 this year's.
Business days, right?
The giant
Now, let's see if
whatever, it's not really feasible.
let's see if starting my stream causes something to explode. Hope not.
Why did I get beat?
I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop now. What else is gonna magically break?
Hey, it's finally double. Woohoo!
Yeah, probably was waiting for Lola to load in.
Alright. You guys will start at the staging point. All your stuff from the previous mission is there. The closest thing is a vehicle depot, and then the furthest thing is a prison. Vehicle depot, simple. Steal what you can, blow up what you can't. That'll help in the final fight, which on the pole is the Imperial Palace. There is also a prison marked. The prisoner you are looking for has a blue beret. He looks a little different from everybody else in terms of his uniform and what he is wearing. So blue beret would be the best way to describe him. Otherwise, just pick a compound that you go to at the end, and we'll go ahead and index there because I want to just let you guys, pick something. Just try not to have it, like, super close to the final zone. And then I'll bring the crates over, you can unload, and then I'll set that all up. Any questions?
Have any forces other than what we previously encountered arrived on them?
No new ships now. If that happens, you'll know. Any other questions? Okay, you guys are 2 cells today. Work together, die alone. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little stressed out right now because I randomly found a weird audio drive bug that, like, was killing my headset. And I was frantically trying to fix it for the past 30 minutes. And there's a bug here where we have, what is it? This ATST likes to cook off. And then there's another vehicle over here that sometimes likes to cook off. Nope, this time it's fine, even though it's bugging out. I don't know why, but whatever. C'est la vie. I've kind of stopped caring at this point because, wah. Max to 2 to 3 km. What do you mean by that? I just hope my audio to you guys is okay. Are you saying you're chilling off the country in Italy and you're like 2 to 3 kilometers away from the border with Austria? Is that what you're going with? Gotcha. Okay, sorry. I I wasn't reading the entire chat conversation yet. Alright, how do I want to make patrols here? Gonna do an AT guy, T21, so that'll be that, and that. And that's what, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And then we're gonna set these guys up as outer facility patrols here. And I need to make fire teams. Well, let's also set up our global AI skill in case the player base gets a little quicker than me on setting all this stuff up. I'm going to keep it simple today because I'm already stressed out from everything else. But I hope you're all having a wonderful Wednesday nonetheless. Alright, team lead should be as simple that... I'm just going to give them, like, 2 other regular stormtroopers to work with at that point.
Understood. We'll go.
I was debating also doing vehicles, but after the debacle last time, I think I'm just going to keep it as simple as I can here. Yeah, around every checkpoint, we're just going to have a 4-man patrol going around. At least all the important ones. It's a little on the framier side today, so...
Copy. Roger.
We'll go with that, and then let me get the other large patrol here around the prison area. I won't do the larger patrols just yet, but...
Roger. On the way.
That should be okay, actually. Never mind. Just so there's one less headache for me to deal with later.
We'll go. Understood. We'll go. Copy that. Copy that.
That should be everything set. Again, keeping things a little more defensive today. We'll just be heavy on QRF if need be. Dream, I had Empire take your SL slot because it was needed. Vehicle Depot hasn't been used before. It was meant to be just, well... No, you're right. Like, a simple one was made. This is meant to be a bigger one, though. So we've got, you know, triple R things instead over here. The difference, at least it was supposed to be, it looks like it didn't roll over, but this one was supposed to have, like, the fuel track and the engine disabled, so they can't use these. Because this is meant to be, like, a repair area, but I guess, again, it didn't roll over for some weird reason. And then the ones in here are kind of compartmentalized. They're not going to be able to get those out, so they need to be demoed, otherwise I'll use them against them, and then... I think there's enough room to pull those ITTs out, but at the same time, I'm not sure if Valk was... How do we get those out, technically? Because I had a chat with Valk about making things realistic as well as making sure, you know, AI wouldn't shoot through walls and whatnot, so... I'm way too trusting on people, but this is why I outsource things, because I assume they do their own testing, but sometimes they don't. And I'm just like, oh. Oh, no. Anyway, VIP for these guys is located over here. I really should have given him an officer loadout or symbol, but I decided not to, because... should have. Shoulda. Oh, well. But yeah, this op should be pretty simple enough. There's only one breach point. They could use explosives to create an additional breach point. And then I just hope to God that I'm able to do that. But yeah, we'll just have to see how things go in that regard. Player base is only 2 small rebel cells here. Looks like they're pulling out a good chunk of AT, though. We have 3 speeder bikes at the moment, 1 ITT and 1 ITT medical, so we'll just see how things go. They could still have explosives, though. They do need to raid, or potentially raid another explosive depot soon, but we'll see if they're able to get the black market guy out, otherwise a big chunk of this campaign dies. Who knows? Righto, weird. Have a good one. Well, yeah, today we'll have probably like 3 or 4 streams today. This one, another Zeus op, which will be drone-focused. And then the 506 Secret Squirrel, and then maybe some Mass Effect stuff. Like, big emphasis on the maybe.
I guess we can steal everything.
Someone carry extra rockets for me.
And we'll see what they do. They can also always load up additional stuff in the vehicles at the same time. That's risky because the vehicles might explode. VGR, how you doing? today's just gonna be a busy day. Lots of streaming for you guys, and lots of other stuff. Like bookwork and everything. And then Mac Marine told me... Actually, no, Mac Marine did get me some information. Because, okay, yeah, actually, let me step back. Let me explain to you guys what else I need to do today for, like, mission files and everything. Number one, I gotta finish up the Thursday mission for Pog. Mac this morning got me info for what he wants to update on the documentation. So I gotta find some time between the Zeus Ops and then the evening stream tonight to get that sorted. I'm working with a new client on some Stalker stuff. We're just finalizing the mod set, and then I'm going to start doing some actual dev after the mod set gets approved, so that should be fun. A friend of mine dragged me into a Mass Effect unit. So we might see that start tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be Fridays and Tuesdays. However, this Friday... it's going to be a bit of a weird schedule because at around 6:30 Eastern, I'm getting, going to a brewery to meet some friends for someone's birthday. I'm trying to think what else. So that means DayZ will be done after that brewery trip. And then in the future, it'll be Friday night fights, then a Mass Effect op, and then immediately after DayZ. And then Tuesday evenings, we'll also have some Mass Effect. Trying to think what else I need to do. Just some other op dev that needs to be done. Because Friday we'll have another Star Wars themed op in the morning as well. Thursday I was debating running op, but I think I'm just going to take it off at this point because I need some more time because there's other, like, you know, non-ARMA or non-stream related things I need to do. Last night I did a good chunk of editing because I fell behind on that, so... Blah. The Mass Effect mod got murdered? Yes, it did. Do you think that's gonna stop me from finding it?
Check.
If you go into JMax's Discord, you can find all of his mods that were removed from the workshop. If you go into the Aftermath's Discord, you can find the Fallout mod. If you just find someone that knows where the Google links are, you can download it yourself. It's not hard. My only concern is I might piss Snillers off if I stream some of that, but at the same time, we'll just see, you know? I think it'll be one of those things where I'm not going to advertise it, but, you know, if you find it on your own, then you find it on your own, you know? You can run and hide, but I will find the Mass Effect mod. Damn right. Alright, look. Here's the deal. I'm going to level with you guys. I've never played a Mass Effect game. I don't know if I'll ever find the time to play a Mass Effect game. But with all of the op dev I've had to do and to learn about what Mass Effect is, I know a shit ton of lore about Mass Effect, you know? Swap is defunct. There's a bunch of other Star Wars mods you can use instead, though. Anyway, they're driving up to this area right here, so... Did you not aggro? That... What? Your spotting's at 90. You shoulda... Oh. Really? You didn't... What? Okay. I guess it's not there. They don't get paid enough to deal with that shit. Alright, I see how it is. Yep. If you want other Star Wars stuff, you should go... There's plenty of other Star Wars mods. Like, we're not using Swap right now, but, there's other mods that, I wouldn't say do things better. Swap still had all of your, like, OG alien models, Darth Vader, a good balance of, like, Empire and Rebel versus, you know, Republic and CIS. Like, Swap was kind of like the Godfather mod that I wish we still had elements of, but yeah. You know. You don't need to play Mass Effect to enjoy xenophobia and sexy aliens? Yeah. Fair. The study of Reaper tech and indoctrination? Yeah. Anyway. Pulls out a torch and pitch for Orc, burn the heretic. Let me clarify. I would absolutely love to dedicate, 20, 40, or 60 hours to go and play through the Mass Effect games. The really weird thing is that I just don't have the time. Someone that plays video games for a living does not have the time to play a video game. That is the weirdest thing I've said in years. Yet that's the absolute truth, and I kind of hate that. I kind of fucking hate that. Oh, well. We'll figure it out. Let's see how much they manage to demo in this facility. I also have some air assets up here. They could steal these if they wanted to. Just a question of will they. But they need to utilize a lot of their AT to take out some of the outbound turrets. We have some anti-infantry turrets in here as well. I'm hoping the ITT might get utilized as well. They could kill the AT guy up here, get a bit more AT as well, and then this squad does have an AT gunner. So I'm trying to give them everything I can to make this op as streamlined as I can, but we'll see how things go.
And the base is right there. Nice.
You called off ops on 2 days? No shit, you have no time? Yeah. Yeah, last week I had to literally delay 2 days worth of ops because of other IRL stuff. And then when I wrote my weekly update in my Discord, I literally said, guys, it's because I had all this IRL shit I had to do. And I still do. Damn. Not gonna lie, Angel's looking a little oh, he's a droid, that's why. They let a commando droid play in the Rebellion. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, yay for weddings and taxes. I'm kind of sitting on my hands here because I still haven't gotten my tax documentation back yet. Bloodwing's gotten hers back yet, though, which means they've had to at least process mine to know, like, what returns to do and whatnot. But yeah, again, I'm just sitting on my hands. I heard about Val Kilmer's death. Yep. Finally, that robot chicken line from when they when they were doing a skit on, what was it, Peanuts? And then the ending line of that skit was that kid with the blanket going, oh, by the way, Val Kilmer's dead. I don't know why, but that popped up in my head when I heard the news.
Someone's driving it, but that's why it's on.
Oh, yeah, I'll be Psycom 150. I never checked in, my bad.
Good check.
Brownie, you ready to fire?
Ready to go.
Alright.
On the way!
I was going to send this team out here. That was at the 16-minute mark, roughly. So in about 5 minutes, I will lift some stuff up.
Brownie, my squad will deal with the checkpoint. You go ahead and move on to the actual base.
Where's that? Alright, we're ignoring the checkpoint for now. Our squad's gonna be moving to the base.
Oh my god. That turret got annihilated. Double tapping shots on that remaining squad. Vehicle's gonna need to pull out and potentially find an angle on some of these turrets. I think it's a mix of the anti-infantry turrets and the vehicle turret doing stuff. Health value's not changing. Oh yeah, it's definitely those. Alright, they're smoking to grab Empire. Brownie's in the open as well doing medical. Jesse lagging a little behind here. Should probably regroup with friendlies. I mean, silver lining is they can use this ray shield as a good bit of cover. That cart just got knocked over to the side. Good God. Yeah, I think they're trying to figure out what's engaging. Damage-wise, a little bit of damage on everything, but it's not enough to really change anything.
On the way.
Set some mobile forces in here. Looks like they've gotten a majority of the turrets. Yep. They just got to be careful because we do have some auto turrets set up. I'm going to remove this one, but I'll keep that one going. I will eventually be bringing an Imperial ITT down to check on this position. We'll probably spawn it up here. I'm going to give it another few minutes, though. I'm trying to give the player base a good angle to work with. Ground command, there isn't really a ground command on today. It's literally just 2 teams of people working together. I'm not sure any of them took leadership per se. Still have some forces coming around here, but the ITT is covering it pretty well. Infantry continuing to push up. I'm a little worried with Jesse's overextension here, but they should be okay.
There you go.
Yeah, pretty fitting that they operate in cells, I agree. Let's see what they take in regard to everything here. I think the AI somehow snuck out of the wall here. And that's why we see that 3-man team moving around on that point instead. Kind of weird, but whatever.
On the way. Solid copy.
Alright, got some shooting coming from that side. Rebel forces moving up to the corner. We're doing a good job taking out what they can. I'm going to start setting up that ITT over here. That is going to be that vehicle. I'll put it in the corner for now. And then all we have to do... I'll probably set it there, and then we can dismount it on that spot. I'll send it another, like, 2 minutes, give or take. Alright, I think they disabled that auto turret because it's not looking at them specifically, which is good. When those debuted the other op, I mean, the player base had no idea what was shooting at them. They kept claiming they were getting shot at through walls. I'm like, ah, nah, guys. And they're trying to find angles on some of these guys. They're able to do so after some adjusting. Yeah, we got some other ITTs here, some ATSTs. We'll see if any of them last. They're trying to also put some grenades in here. I always appreciate, whenever we have, like, 3 or 4 squads of rebels, they kind of act all crazy. But when there's only 2, for whatever reason, they just step up in quality. So you got them basically moving up here, trying to find different angles. Seeing this slow breach around. Yeah, they're not going that way because they're getting sunk into the wall there.
That seems stealable.
All right, 22-minute mark. I'm going to start moving this QRF group
Right,
in.
it's Empire. I'm gonna steal the chicken walker.
Yeah, if it's sensible.
On the way. Roger. Copy that.
Transport, unload them back here. In another 6 minutes, I'll probably send a pair of ATSTs at them too. gonna start cleaning up these guys. I made some custom engineer kits to work with as well here. I'll eventually mobilize one of these air pieces here. Yeah, I have them over here. All right, cool. Oh, I had a stairwell fling out. That's... I have no idea where that's from. Here, we're going to put these guys in the air now. Just a single one to kind of check on what's going on. Also, as they've been clearing out more positions, they've been a little slower to provide QRF. But yeah, in here is just some administrative areas to breach. A little worried if they separate like this,
Brownie,
you
there's a
know.
saber tank we could take to the north.
One VODS, one time save tank, open.
Okay, that's weird. I set their damages, but they... I'll just cut their fuel. That's weird, because again, they... Oh, maybe because these are automatically healing them. Because that's a vanilla feature where they'll just automatically heal... Okay, yeah, that's why. Do that chicken walker shuffle. Alright, he somehow broke its feet. They're picking off additional people coming around.
Roger. Understood. On the way.
Alright, now we've got
On the way.
that vehicle there that boxed them, and they brought the ITT into here, though. So it's good that they cut that off, but I'm going to be able to pretty much bring in a lot of QRF. In various areas.
Behind you, Angel, there's a fucking, DST behind you, it's fine.
There goes that thing. Didn't really last long there, did it? Jesse came in alone. I was predicting this earlier because Jesse was running around with no battle buddy. This Imperial guy just kind of blew Jesse away there. So, not surprised with that.
I don't think we're going to be able to take that walker. It's pretty weak.
Engine already took a good chunk of damage from that air asset.
Yeah, ATST. Chicken.
Got someone with a pistol there. Oh, looks like they found Jesse's body. Yeah, it's one of the shotgunners.
The ships on the landing pad are accessible.
They're allowed to take what they want here. It's just dependent on will they actually take anything. But as they spend more time here, I'm going to be bringing more QRF. No, 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 don't leave the compound. Don't leave the compound. Come on. Hey, hey, why are you going that way?
Copy that.
Oh, there goes Daz's internet.
Copy that.
Yeah, these things really don't like to pathfind on this. I don't know why. And at this point, I'm too afraid to ask. Just a matter of what can I do, right? I'll eventually spawn another ITT out here and just, you know, put some reinforcements down, but...
Awaiting orders.
Understood.
Welcome.
I'll put it over here, and then when it gets there, I'll just spawn a squad behind it to simulate the dismount. Yeah, they somehow broke the ATST's walking animation, which I find pretty funny. And it looks like they're working on Jesse right there.
Emperor, if you're abandoning the ATST, can you blow it up?
It's too close, so they can't line up the shot on it. Alright. put Dream in. They put additional charges on the ATST. It didn't do anything, but I'll simulate that, you know, it does have an effect.
The Juggernaut can't be blown up, but the other vehicles, yeah, we can. Make sure your boys are clear of them.
Yeah, they're using that as a command position. So I guess they're gonna blow those up because they don't want to take those, and I guess they'll take those two vehicles. Maybe they'll take the Airvix as well, but we'll see. I'm gonna send in another wave of air. Oh, I just realized the stairwells weren't set to sim disable. That's what probably flun out. That's funny. Alright, I need to remove all the pilots because we're going to be basically taking these off. Okay.
Empire, does your squad have the saver tank?
No, we're not going to be able to move them. We're going to just blow them up.
Where's that?
I'll handle that TP in a second.
On the way.
Do you have any explosives, Brownie?
No, I don't.
And then I will go ahead, grab this squad. I completely effed that one up. I accidentally TP'd Lolo instead of Daz Daz. Jesus Christ. I need to apologize for that in debrief.
Understood.
Yeah.
Brownie found the base command, well, not the base commander, but platoon leader there, but he's got some good stuff on him. It's hump day. I mean, yes, it is technically Wednesday. It's also Dante's birthday. And I am going to mess with him about that later. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, some of these ITTs are just overhead. Some of them are trying to come up here to handle that. This other ITT trying to move in.
Copy. On the way.
Try to move that one to come into the open here as we have these squads moving around. The entire base wasn't completely cleared. A big chunk of the ITTs are still in here, though. That's unfortunate. But yeah, the stairwells got scuffed. Oh. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that. There goes the Juggernaut.
We're getting ready to leave.
Part of that.
I didn't know you could do that. Shame that these are still in here, but oh well. That would have allowed for a big chunk of the ITTs to not be, or to basically prevent a big chunk of QRF support, but if they're left untouched, then they're left untouched. This just makes me laugh. They're not supposed to get these out, they're supposed to blow these up. They're intentionally locked in here for future use. AKA, they'll just dismantle the wall or the roof to let them out. They're just compacting them for storage.
Copy that. We're running back.
Oh, so the next enemy ITT.
Yeah, there's one around the corner. Looks like there's gonna be no KIA out of that, but that's unfortunate they lost one, you know? This one, the guns are disabled. Well, partially disabled. Oh, the front guns are disabled, that's why.
Brownie, is the other transport still in there?
We're clear for combat.
I'm gonna need to take them. I lost my vehicle to an enemy vehicle.
Yeah, it's fine.
Disabling some of the additional turrets. Oh, now the infantry are magically breaching in. Okay, I see how it is. Maybe because they're pathfinding to actually go up this ramp. And that's what's, like, making them bypass the wall. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, this one, same thing. Turrets are disabled. Alright, I think at this point we can send these guys in, and then I can start...
Are you mounted on vehicles?
We're gonna need to take that you grabbed out of there.
From this checkpoint, we can say that, you know, additional infantry are starting to now move out.
If you lost one, we should still have 3 vehicles. Well, 4 if we count the Vendor Vic as well.
Yeah, I need to go grab my vehicle. I'll be right back.
Yeah, they could have grabbed some of these and pulled them out, but they didn't, so
Copy that.
that's okay. Yeah, AI can just ignore stuff with their pathing. It's weird, but it's what they do sometimes. Not much can be done about that.
Okay, last one.
And then they left the medical transport back there. I think they're gonna, yeah, Empire's gonna run up and grab that and probably bring it up to his guys and load them in there. But now these guys need to move on to the next objective. There's a few checkpoints around. And we're hearing some occasional shots here. I'm trying to give them some room to escape here. Vehicle-on-vehicle fighting is always tough, though, because if, you know, the player base lose a Vic, they lose a good chunk of the infantry manpower, which is tough to balance. Now you have this vehicle coming back about. Most of the squad here has been bogged down because of the pathing up to this position.
Alpha, have you reached your vehicles?
Got that TAR-21 gunner. I don't know where Empire's driving to.
Yeah, he's in a little bit, boys.
Yeah, they're way off.
We're currently moving with both our vehicles with your ATST right now.
I think I'm just going to put a pair of ATSTs out and call it a day.
Ready. Awaiting orders. On the way. Come.
This one, it just has wheelies on the bottom.
Yeah, Brownie, go ahead and start moving off. I'm collecting my boys now. We need to get
Rid of that.
I think they got
We've
absent
been
up.
moving with your ATST slowly the whole time.
Alright, copy.
And I'm pretty sure these ATSTs are just going to be bypassed. Maybe they'll catch the medical Vic, but that's going to be very unfortunate if they do, because that's, alone. Yeah, from there, things should be okay. I can always call those ATSTs if we spot the rebels in this absent. These guys are going to be given a report that the rebels are moving in this direction, so I'm going to try to keep them on their trail. They're continuing to move out. Now we might see them deal with some other positions here. I didn't realize there was like a bunch of random barracks right there. That's kind of funny. But we do have another checkpoint right here.
Be advised. Northwest of us there's... Yeah, ATST outside the trees.
Understood.
I'm going to reinforce all checkpoints with another squad. For security's sake.
We got a checkpoint ahead of us northeast.
Copy that.
At this point, there's been time to deploy additional infantry from other positions on. Otherwise, they're moving out. Let me see. I think I can also clear all the dead. At this point... So make sure we don't accidentally delete any of the prisoners. Just to clean the server up a little bit. Alright, so they're bypassing the checkpoint here.
Roger.
Guys, we have a road.
Understood. Copy that.
There's a road, guys. You can just use the road.
Understood. On the way.
Yeah, the Chicken Walker AI, I think they treat them like IFEs so they can go off-road, but they get caught in, like, any tree. So it's like, god damn it. Just don't want to work properly. Now, I mean, because we've got, you know, Rebels and Imperial vehicles, we have something like this where they hear those around, but they hear, you know, other Chicken Walkers and whatnot. It's really impossible for these guys to distinguish. I'm waiting until they actually, you know, might start shooting. They might go into aggro. Which, even though they technically are in aggro, you know, that could be friendly for all they know.
Copy. On the way.
So I'm going to send that squad up as a blocking unit. These guys I'm going to have coming around over here to try to follow the trail. I deleted those ITTs because they're kind of useless at this point. This group I'm going to have join up with them, and then I'm going to pull these guys out of the base because I'm pretty sure they're doing some weird pathfinding bugs. That's weird that this creates that pathfinding bug, though, you know?
850 meters till checkpoint.
AI on speeder bikes are still a bit buggy. I could send some scout troopers out, but... yeah, fuck it. It's an experiment at this point. I'll pull two from over here, one of the scout troopers. Which I think I just deleted a regular trooper, but whatever.
Solid copy.
Let's go ahead and see what they do. I just heard shots. I just don't know where those shots are originating from, but I could have sworn I just heard some laser fire. Maybe it was those guys. They do have their AT out. Hold on. I think they did see them through the tree lines there, so we're going to be sending those units out. Scout troopers will come over and try to confirm that.
On the way. On the way. On the way. On the way. Roger. Solid copy. Understood.
If I'm going to have them move through this, then that means I need to RC this and open it.
Let's give them a warm
And then these guys, they're probably going for the prison at this point, so I can start pulling everything over.
Understood.
because that's the next big target. Then these guys all already have go-to aware and set up a defensive position outside.
Copy.
Come on, Mr. Speeder Bike, let's go.
Hi, Con. This is Celtic. Oh, contact as well. He's right.
Or I'll pull him over.
Brownie, we just had a speeder bike come.
Yeah, I saw it.
This is HICOM's message.
Do we believe there are any other important prisoners that were useful if released at the prison compounds?
Negative. We're here just for the one. Over.
Answered.
Well, Brownie, now that they know where we're
what?
at, do we just want to move on to prison now?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Alright,
Just be careful because there might be anti-tank presence. So just try and identify them first and fire those first.
I'm just gonna move my squad up on foot and then.
Whoop! I think I might have just got out and immediately tagged me. Matt got hit. It's because I got some tall gun emplacements here. Now they're working on Mac. That's how speeder bikes tend to end. Yeah, you miss something and you get immediately smacked in the face. Where did that other speeder go? Oh, he's back on the road. How about that? Alright, sending those squads around. We got some other Imperial forces on the flank of these rebels here. A lot of dust that gets kicked up with his laser, goddamn. It's a little deceptive though, because I don't think it actually replicates like a large shockwave of damage. Alright. At this point, we just have a massive amount of QRF coming from multiple angles here. And I am essentially just trying to pull everything I can into this position.
Speed bike, spin
Top.
Whoop! Yep. Yo! He just sniped me off of the damn thing. That was pretty good. Max firing over their heads probably to disable some of these turrets. Most of that infantry have been... Most of the infantry squad have been wiped. We've got some AT getting fired up on this position right here. And they're just looting in the open. That's usually not a good sign, though. Alright, Alright, so we have a massive amount of QRF starting to trail from behind them. They're starting to make headway here, though.
Wait, Brownie, I have eyes on one of the entrances.
They're continuing to move out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Looks like that can be shot through. Yeah, that can definitely be shot through. Good God. Yeah, so there's also more vehicles they can steal in here if they want to. I'm just trying to bring QRF from every possible angle. I just have more chicken walkers getting stuck. In everything. I'm gonna do another squad and let's actually get some TIE fighters.
Alright, I made it to the wall.
We don't want that one. We just want some... Yeah. Put a pair of the jumpers out. Otherwise, they're starting to make it to a wall. I think these guys are either on defend only because their leadership is turned around.
Aircraft above.
Wobbly TIE fighters, man.
TIE fighter.
So yeah, occasionally do some strafing runs. There's a lot of grenades that just got thrown, good God.
I think that one did shoot for a while.
Yeah, so they thought the blaster fire that was happening right there was shooting through wall, but it's not. That was him trading with that guy. Brownie was able to make the stairs work.
Is that the guy?
That's a black beret. I told him blue beret. And I told him he'd be a little differently dressed than everyone else, but we'll see if they can figure that out. Ties are doing a good job otherwise here. Doop. He noticed me.
Oh, that's the guy.
Who's the guy?
We found the guy.
They might not have cable ties, so I'm just going to make this easy. I don't know if Angel just took
my
AT.
squad's found Mount Blue Beret.
Copy. Uber A's been found. And I found us a transport out of here, boys.
I advise we start. We've got 2 objectives. Just leave now.
Yep. I'm just driving a transport to get my food out of here.
Large amount of stormtroopers coming in southwest.
Copy that. Apparently we have a large contingent coming from the southwest. I recommend we push north.
That cooked off.
Get out of here.
Oh yeah, roger that. On now.
Alright. ATST's slowly coming around.
ATST just went down.
ATST just got hit, yep. So they can grab more Vicks and drive off if they want to. Let's see where they take this VIP.
Get my boys to start pulling back now.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever players use the ATST, they're just bugging it out here. Oh.
Yeah. It was something shooting at the ATST, got splashed. Your ATST, Dream. Splashed and killed him. I'm not sure if he's dead.
He's dead.
Jeez.
Oh, damn.
That's unfortunate.
Squad 1, be advised, HVI is dead. HVI is dead.
That's very unfortunate. Well, he should have been moved. Honestly, I don't actually have anything for that. That was just unfortunate circumstances. No black market for them then, yeah. Damn. That's all I gotta say at that point is just damn. Well, at least they made it all out and they grabbed a few more Vicks, but damn. Alright, let me go ahead and add what we have here and then we'll drag it over. Alright. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. There will be another op in about an hour. We'll be doing a lot of drone stuff, and then there will be a second part of the op next week where we pretty much utilize all that drone stuff to then do an armored-only op. Alright, if you can hear me, find a position to jump in. I'll put all the boxes down and we can go over all the gear. Okay, the TIE fighters have just kind of left. They're not strafing anymore.
Command, is this index point sufficient or do we need to move it further up?
Well, you just shot at a checkpoint from that position, so they probably called that up. So, no, you're gonna have to go further out.
Well, that's or by high command, so.
Because that was my original one I circled, and that's a fair amount away. And, I mean, even if we get a checkpoint, it's like we.
Oh, please don't drive right up to my checkpoint. I don't know, it's kind of close.
Are they still down there?
Oh, that was my last rocket, shit. Yeah, it's sad because it's eating so many rounds from everybody, man. Or F it. Alright, where they are at right now will work. Hold on. Lolo, Mac, have your guys got the engine. I'll just teleport you over so we can wrap this up. Alright, guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll be back in about an hour 15. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day and night. Cheers. Have a good one. Actually...